How to start your own bookkeeping business and be successful. In 2004, author Lisa Newton started her own bookkeeping business with £150. This book is an action-packed, no-nonsense approach on how to start, what to do, things to look out for, and the dangers to dodge. So why I got started was through seeing this author, Robert Kiyosaki, on the Oprah Winfrey Show. He talked about how what the rich teach their kids that the poor and middle class do not. And basically, the poor people are taught to be employees, self-employed. Rich people teach their kids become business owners and investors. So that was what was the catalyst that made me want to start my own business. I thought, right, let's become a business owner. Let's become an investor. Now, what this book talks about, and there were various chapters, and I'm just going to give you a brief overview of sort of each chapter. Is chapter 1 is all about mindset. This whole thing as to, have you got what it takes? Because the reality is, if you don't find a client, then quite frankly you don't get paid and you don't eat. So it's not a Monday to Friday 9 to 5 regular paycheck. Far from it. You will come across liars, cheats and thieves, and this book talks about these characters, names and shames them. So all kinds of things will happen to you, and you just have to be prepared. You've got to be, mentally tough to be able to take it. The game plan is about chapter 2. It's about knowing yourself, knowing what the plan is, and knowing what you want. There is no right and wrong answer because everyone is different, but it really is essential that you know why you want to do this. Why do you want to start your own bookkeeping business? We also look at some minimums such as competence. Bank reconciliations. One of my first ever clients was a nursery that had 2 checks of the same check number that came out of the bank account, and when I noticed that, I contacted the bank, got her back £900, and would you believe she still paid me late? So these are the kind of characters you deal with. You need to be credible yourself, you need to have initiative and communication skills. People just want it in plain English, and you've got to be very good at problem solving. Above all else, you are literally a problem solver. People come to you with their problems. You need to have attention to detail, hence noticing that 2 checks with the same check number came out of the bank account months apart, and you've got to be good at analysing information and understanding what it means. Now, in terms of getting started, you've got to think about your product, what kind of price you're going to charge for it, the place in which you're going to do it. It could be at the client's offices and you're around their dogs, their kids, their laundry, everything. And how you're going to promote it so people know that you actually exist. But think about when you're going to start this business, who are going to be your key clients, which kind of software you're going to use, and what kind of equipment, laptop, printer, smartphone, and 2 phones, not just a smartphone, but having 2 phones, one for personal, one for business. And if you are working from home, you have to really separate business from being at home, and don't let this paperwork sort of overtake your life. We also have a look at some skills training, the technicals, as I call it. Personally, myself, I've done the basic certificate bookkeeping, did payroll, which was 5 weeks. You can do distance learning, which probably takes you 3 months. I personally have done the AAT, level 2, 3 and 4. Could do a degree, which takes you 3 years, which I have done personally, and experience. So we cover all of that in the book as well. Also, we cover marketing, but marketing is such a big sort of subject. Advertising in newspapers and magazines, direct mail, exhibitions, flyers, Google networking events, telemarketing, websites, running a sale. There's another book written by myself, 97 Ways to Market Your Accountancy Business. This chapter is so big it needed a whole book on its own. There's plenty of ways in which you can market yourself and get known. I started my business with £150. What did I spend that money on? Marketing. So it's essential. Book also covers legals, and when I say legals, I mean legal contracts with clients, subcontractors, staff, suppliers, business partners, because it's all about relationships and your reputation, and you need to have legal contracts in place. It's all very well, when you're all getting together in the first instance in the beginning and everyone's happy, but if people fall out, then you need to have some sort of legal framework in which you can rely upon. Cover clients, because these are the people who pay your wages. Absolutely essential that you keep them happy and that you provide a professional service and not a personal service. A couple of stories about that in the book as well. We look at overflow and, you know, the importance of taking a break. In the beginning, you might love it. Outbox, inbox, and, you know, all this paperwork, absolutely fantastic. But, you know, when you're open all hours and you're taking work home, you can become a workaholic, which can affect other areas of your life. Or perhaps you don't even go home. Literally, your office is your home. So we cover all of that and share a few stories in there. I've missed my cousin's mum's funeral due to doing work. Wouldn't ever do that again. So just, you know, just important to just get that balance right from the beginning. As is cash flow. Show me the money. We're not doing this for our, you know, mental kind of health. Show me the money. And we look at payment terms and sticking to your terms, and also debt collection. There's another video on here regarding debt collection if you're interested. And we also look at other streams of income in the book, how to start your own bookkeeping business. You might want to check out the website workparttimefromhome.co.uk if you're UK based. We cover systems such as filing, how you do things, backing up the files, passwords, deadlines. I've had my system collapse on me literally a day or two before I was due to go abroad. I had to stay up all night and recreate the whole lot. That's just how it is when you run your own business, because, you know, the computer or the client really doesn't care that, you know, your systems just crash. They just want their work done. So systems absolutely essential. And then chapter 12, we look at ending it, whether it's up for sale or retirement, up to you, the end game. So we look at goodwill, selling up, handing over, age and retirement. So when we talk about starting the way we mean to go on, and, you know, knowing what the game plan is, it's essential if you're going to start your own business. So avoid the expensive, painful, time-consuming mistakes which most freelance independent bookkeepers make. It's a must-read for anyone thinking of embarking on a career in bookkeeping. And you can find out more from the website howtostartyourownbookkeepingbusiness.com, and you can download chapter 1 for free.